in 1952. A dying man whispered words that were never meant to be heard. He claimed he was the last survivor of a lost civilization, a civilization so vast, so powerful, that its existence was almost completely erased from history. He called it Tartaria. And before taking his final breath, he revealed a truth that still disturbs researchers today. Part 1: A Civilization That Vanished. If you look at maps from the 16th to 18th century, you'll notice something strange across Asia. Stretching from Siberia to Central Europe, there is a name written in bold letters: Great Tartary. Not a small region, but a massive landmass. Larger than many empires combined, yet today, you won't find Tartaria in most history books. It's as if it never existed. So what happened? Part 2, The Man with No Country. In the winter of 1952, an old man walked into a quiet administrative office. He looked ordinary, but something felt different. His clothes were outdated, his accent unfamiliar. When asked where he came from, he gave an answer no one expected. "I come from a country that no longer exists." The officials assumed confusion until he said the name, Tartaria. Part 3: His Story. The man claimed he was born in the late 1800s, in a society unlike anything we know today. He described cities filled with massive structures, beautiful, advanced, and carefully designed. Buildings that seemed to generate their own energy. Roads that connected distant lands seamlessly. A civilization built not just on power, but on knowledge. According to him, Tartaria wasn't primitive. It was ahead of its time. Part 4: The Erasure. But then, everything changed. The man described a slow and deliberate collapse, not just war, but something more controlled. He claimed powerful forces began to absorb Tartarian territories. Cities were renamed, languages were replaced, books were destroyed, and over time, history itself was rewritten. The name Tartaria slowly disappeared from records, as if it had never existed. Part 5: Why No One Knows. Officials listening to the man were skeptical. His story sounded impossible. But one detail disturbed them. He spoke with certainty. Not like someone guessing, but like someone remembering. He insisted that the world we know today is only a fragment of what once existed. That entire chapters of history had been removed, hidden, or forgotten on purpose. Part 6: His Final Words. As the meeting came to an end, the man's voice grew weaker. He knew he didn't have much time left, so he asked to leave behind one final message. The room fell silent as he spoke. Truth does not disappear. It is buried. He paused, struggling for breath. Then he said something that no one in the room ever forgot. One day, the world will remember what was taken from it. Those were his final words. Moments later, he was gone. Part 7: The Aftermath. After his death, the records of that meeting were reportedly filed away. Some say they were archived. Others believe they were quietly removed. To this day, no official document confirming his identity has ever been released. But the mystery didn't die with him. In recent years, people have rediscovered old maps, unusual architecture, and strange historical gaps, all pointing back to one question: was Tartaria real? Ending: was the old man telling the truth? Or was it just the imagination of someone near death? We may never know. But one thing is certain: history is not always as complete as it seems. And sometimes, the biggest secrets are the ones hidden in plain sight. If you found this story fascinating, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more hidden history and untold mysteries, because the past might be far stranger than we've been told.